two most famous brothers in the world these days. You get the Tate brothers.
Yeah.
And you get the Paul brothers. Mm-hmm. And there's been some beef, some words exchanged.
Yeah.
No love lost. I don't know. Certain people have said certain things about one another. Let's just say you're in a bar, you know, there's no cameras, there's no judges, there's no rules. Tate brothers walk in the bar, Paul brothers walk in the bar. Who walks out?
Me and my brother. Every single time. But I understand that this question is phrased to hype the beef between us and the Paul brothers. I actually want to put one thing straight. I have no beef with the Paul brothers. And I don't even think my brother does either. I will go as far as to say I really like Jake Paul. Me and my brother are bigger than the Paul brothers, more fight experience than the Paul brothers. I've taken more punches than the Paul brothers. Wrestling, grappling, me and Andrew have judo experience. Who would win the fight? I feel like that's a juvenile question to ask, because if I saw Jake Paul, I'd buy him a drink. I like Jake. Logan, not so much. But Jake is a hardworking young man who has put it all on the line and gets in the ring against people vastly more experienced than himself in combat sports. He fought Tommy Fury, who was a vastly more experienced boxer.
It's a good left hand as well that got through the first meaningful shot to the fight.
And I don't feel there's any beef between me and the Paul brothers. I sat down and had drinks with Jake. I would go as far as to say I like Jake. I don't like their relationship as brothers. If I could criticize anything about them, there are clips when Jake's like, oh, I want to be the world champion of boxing, and Logan's like, yeah, good luck. Yeah, as if.
Like, you're really a boxer. It's what you want to do.
Yeah, I want to be the light heavyweight champion of the world, and I will become the light heavyweight champion of the world.
Can I just speak on that point quickly? I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. And I know that you have said that before, and that's what you want to do. And I told them, I think that's crazy. And I also told them that this is going to motivate him, right? And I'll always believe in Jake and have your back. But that one in particular, you being the world champ in boxing, is really hard for me to wrap my head around.
I don't feel that's a good way for brothers to behave, but more of that comes from Logan to Jake. There is no beef.
Well, there was beef between your brother, Andrew, and Logan. There was actual
there's
words
beef.
exchange.
They probably hate each other now. Okay. But it doesn't matter. I remember a year ago, Logan Paul saying, oh, Andrew's the big fish now, but we'll see in a year where he is.
By 2023, he will not have a sliver of relevancy, hopefully.
And now no one cares who Logan Paul is. Mm-hmm. So, no one who doesn't drink his cheap sugary energy drink really cares who he is. I think in 5 years, no one's going to know who he is, but Andrew's still going to be relevant.
Wow.
So, but I think that's how the victory is going to be won. But I don't think about the Paul brothers. I haven't thought about them in a long time. But I have spoken to Jake since getting out of jail, and I will say right now, I like Jake.
Well, in the last interview we did, your brother called out Logan pretty hard.
Logan Paul is a...
And then the last time we saw your brother out in public, there was a face-off between him
and Jake.
And Jake.
Him and Jake.
Correct.
Yeah, because there was talks of a fight at the time.
Ready?
3, 2...